Himalaya is full of mystery. Himalaya, Himalaya has has something supernatural power that is given to Himalaya. Himalaya, the next highest mountain, I believe, beyond Himalaya is Indies mountain in South America. This is what I believe. So. And then Kilimanjaro, range in Africa. But all are in range of 6,000 only. All are in range of 6,000 only. But Himalaya, there are many peaks. They are above 8,000 layer. 8,848 is Mount Everest. Near to that, Kanchenjunga is there. That is also 8,000, I believe, 600 something. Then far away, there is Ketu and Nanga Parvat. I think both are above the 8,000 range. So, what is the mystery of Himalaya? Himalaya is full of mystery. What is the mystery of Himalaya? If we see the mystery of Himalaya, then there is a very mysterious river called River Ganga. Very mysterious river. It is not a simple river. River Ganga is formed by joining of two rivers, Alaknanda and Bhagirathi. Then Ganga forms. Whereas if you see Indus River begins when there is a melting of glacier out there. Similarly, Brahmputra River also. But when the glacier melts, a simply water stream comes out, and that is the beginning of Indus River. Similar for Brahmaputra region. But Ganga region, only Bhagirathi, if someone sees, there is a flow of heavy current of water that is coming out of the Gangotri glacier, whereas Gangotri glacier is not very big. The Gangotri glacier is not very big. In that sense, how this much gush of water is coming out of a hole that is called Gomukh. From Gomukh, very heavy stream. Nowadays, Gangotri glacier is drying up because of climate change. It is still water is coming in a force. Earlier days, 60, 70 year back or 100 year back, it was very heavy force of water that used to come. That moment only in Gomukh only, no one can see it. That much was the speed of water that was coming from the Gangotri glacier. How much? Why that much current? Now, no one can answer that why is that much current that is coming from the Gangotri glacier. Adjoining there is Yamunotri glacier also from river Yamuna comes, but it is still water. But here, all of a sudden, how much that is the current in the water, it comes from where? Where a simple Gangotri glacier is there. Himalaya is a very, it is something like that is a hidden secret is there. No one knows how, only King Bhagirathi knows, because Bhagirathi, he started Ganga, and it is called that he raised Himalaya. Means he only knew that what is the secret of the Ganga that is coming with this much current from the glacier. Because glacier is simple. These kind of glacier are available anywhere in the world from which rivers are coming out. But nowhere this much speed is there from the river. Okay, what are the other secret of the river Ganga? Does anyone know that Ganga, when comes out from Himalaya, then it flows southward? Ganga flows exactly south in the Uttarakhand, in the Haridwar region. Then it flows south and slightly it starts tilting eastward. Why? That is the question, that why it starts tilting eastward. And then it meets with river Ganga, then it starts taking north south means it is going east, but it is not going east and south. If it comes from Uttarakhand river Ganga, it flows south, then it flows east and south, east and south. When it meets in Allahabad or Prayag, when it meets with river Yamuna, then it starts flowing north and east. It is take upper turn. Why? Because no river takes this kind of turn. If it is flowing south, then southeast, it will go like that only, and it will meet the sea. But when it meets river Yamuna, then if it is flowing like this, if Ganga is coming out of out of Uttarakhand, then it is flowing south. Post Uttarakhand, it is flowing like this, south and east. But if this is Allahabad, from here it start taking north and east, and when uh, mm, it reaches kind of Banaras, Varanasi, then it takes northward. Then start taking north. Whenever any river meets in Ganga, then it goes south. Then again it start taking north. This is a very big mystery. Why Ganga is behaving like that? Because Ganga is the only river which is like this. Then it start taking north. Okay, and then when River Kosi meets the Ganga, then slowly it is turning south, and one more river comes in. Then after that, it completely takes the south. What is the mystery behind the amazing path of river Ganga? This path is not available typically in any of the rivers. Now, same mystery is with the Indus River also. Indus River, when it begins from the glacier, then it flows like this, northwest. After some point, Indus directly falls like this at the place called Gilgit. Before reaching Gilgit, Indus is climbing. Eastward, westward, Indus climbs. But when it reaches Gilgit, prior to Gilgit, it completely turns south. Um, all of a sudden. Same is for Brahmaputra also. When Brahmaputra begins, then it flows parallel to the Himalaya. Then it takes a turn like this in Arunachal Pradesh, and then it flows like this. All of a sudden, it falls. Okay, what is mystery behind this? Himalaya is full of mystery. What is the mystery behind this river? Okay, we try to crack it down. What is the mystery behind the kind of very mysterious direction of this river? Why at same similar point Brahmaputra turns down, at similar point Ganga turns down, and all of a sudden Indus go, and at one point exactly it turns down. Then we found that there is something mystery of mountainous peak. Okay, there is a peak called Mount Everest. When Ganga comes from the Himalaya, it flows south, then it is something like it is trying to catch Mount Everest. When it is joined by river Yamuna, then it is starting flowing northeast. It is like it is going towards Mount Everest. And when it is crossing Patna, and when it crosses Mount Everest, when it crosses Mount Everest, after some time, Ganga falls. Looks like these high altitude mountains, they attract rivers. Is it not something that looks okay? We'll try to prove it. Same as so Ganga flows southeast, and then at now Mount Everest is here, and Ganga is here in Uttarakhand. It flows and then it comes like this. At Allahabad, Yamuna joins it, and then Ganga flows little north. At Banaras, it comes north. Actually, it tries to go towards the Mount Everest, but Ghagra river, it comes meet when river meets the Ganga, and Ganga becomes down because of the water. Then it starts again trying go north. Then Son river meets it, then again it goes down. Gandak river meets it, again it goes down. But it tries again north. Whenever it finds time, when it crosses the Mount Everest and then Kosi river meets it, then suddenly, all of a sudden, Ganga falls. Same thing is Brahmaputra also. If this is Mount Everest, then all along Mount Everest, Brahmaputra flows. Then Brahmaputra take a U-turn and try to catch the Mount Everest again. But when it reaches Mount Everest, and at that moment it falls. Means when it is near Mount Everest and Kanchenjunga, means it is something like it cannot go there, then it immediately falls. Amazing, right? Same is Indus River. So this is K2 mountain, and this is Indus River. Indus River flows exactly looking at K2 mountain. Exactly. When it reaches K2 mountain, then the south to the K2 mountain is Nanga Parvat. When it passes the K2 mountain, is exactly false there only. So looks like this mountain peak, K2, Nanga Parbat, Kanchenjunga, and Mount Everest, they have to do much more thing with the Himalaya. This is the one secret. This is what I found out. Means that these three very secret rivers means, yeah, Indus River, Brahmaputra River, and Ganga River. They make the current India. So current India that is based upon these three rivers, there is so peculiar movement of this river. This is one secret of this very high altitude mountain like Kanchenjunga 8,500 plus, Mount Everest 8,500 plus, K2 8,500 plus. I don't know Nanga Parvat. It is also very high altitude. In that sense, they attract rivers, and river when they are attracted, they flow in a way that it forms the India. It forms the supernatural Gangetic plain. That if you see the land of Gangetic plain, you won't believe in your life that this much alluvial soil is possible. That much fertile land is there. If anyone reaches there, he will not believe that he is on earth. It is that fertile. Means that is river Ganga. Amazingly fertile. Very much different than any other place in the world. Everyone must visit Gangetic Plain, especially the Magad region of Bihar. There you will see how much the fertile river Ganga is. But behind the scene, it is controlled by the mountain peaks. Can you see the way the river would flow so that this plain would be formed? It is controlled by the mountain. If river Ganga was created by King Bhagirathi, then doesn't it look like these mountain peaks were also designed? It is not natural. Natural means people claim that there is a south plate that came from Africa or Australia and it met the Asia that is India right now. That plate and Tibetan plate, once they meet each other, then Himalaya was formed. That is not true. Because the way river are flowing, the way river are changing direction, it clearly hints the magnetic power or effect of this very high altitude mountainous peaks. If that is true, it is not available in otherwhere. Otherwhere also that would be, I believe so. Because in Africa, Kanchenjunga, Mount Meru, they are the highest mountain. And the river that flows from these mountains, they go and meet the Lake Victoria. And from Lake Victoria, the longest river, River Nile, it originates. Means this mountain also have effect indirectly on the River Nile. These mountains they play very crucial role in the flow and direction of the river. It proves that Himalaya is not the natural mountain. If river Ganga is not the natural river, it was created by someone, it is a new river, then Himalaya is a new mountain. It is not old mountain. It is very much similar to the age of river Ganga only. Anyway, someone can dig into more and he can try find more mysterious thing in Himalaya, like Mount Kailash and Mansarovar and Rakastar. There would be many mystery out there also because Mount Kailash is considered as center of the earth and Mansarovar and Rakastal from where many river they start like Satluj, Indus, Brahmaputra and Ghagra. Four rivers in four directions. Indus flows in north, Satluj flows westward, Brahmaputra flows eastward, and Ghagra flows southward. So, many mystery. Okay, keep cracking it. This is what I would say. Enjoying, right?